What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, y'all, I'm going to tell you something funny. So, I just did a Scorpio and a Collective live, right? So, I don't know if somebody was out there hoping that I'll go live or pop out again, but here I am. I saw the angel number 3838. So, when I looked up angel number 3838, it said, keep going. All right, so I'm going to keep on going. All right, so this is going to be a Celtic, you guys. We're going to pull some messages and see who this reading is about, okay? So this first card that's going to come out is going to tell us who exactly this reading is about. So if anything resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below, okay? All right, so the card that just jumped out of my hand, you guys, was the Empress. All right, so this reading is about the Empress. I feel like right now, Scorpio, you are standing in this Empress power, okay? You are in your Empress energy and you are standing in this divine feminine power, okay? I feel like you are someone who is very secure with themselves. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. This is in reverse. Hold on. Hold on, Scorpio. Let's backtrack. Because this is in reverse. Okay, so this reading is about an Empress, okay? But this is a karmic, you guys. It's not about you. I'm sorry. Could be you. Y'all take it how it resonates. This is about someone who is insecure with themselves. They have blocked creativity, so they're not able to create things for themselves. They're not able to have a certain lifestyle, not able to have certain things for themselves. This is someone who needs to pay attention to their body. Okay, maybe they're neglecting their body, they're not honoring their body as being their temple. This can be someone who is in a very codependent energy and they're also neglecting themselves in some shape, form, or fashion, y'all. I apologize. This is in reverse here, okay? So this is about a karmic, you guys. This is someone who I feel like is imposing or pretending to be in this Empress energy here, okay? All right, so let's see what this situation is surrounding this Empress, okay? This Empress in reverse. So this is a situation surrounding a karmic. All right, so what is the situation here? Messages for my Scorpios. This can be a Libra or a Taurus here. It don't have to be. So what is the situation when it comes to this karmic? All right, so this is someone that's in a Nine of Swords energy here. All right, so this is someone who could be in the energy of a lot of emotional baggage. Okay, this could be some type of past life trauma that needs to be healed. They can be in this energy of regret. They feel guilty here, and there can be some unresolved issues between them and someone else. Okay, so this is about a karmic here that feels guilty. They feel regretful. They could be experiencing a lot of emotional baggage, or there can be a lot of emotional baggage from their past. Okay, due to some type of past life trauma. Okay, so for some of you, I'm picking up twin flame energy off the bat because I see this past life trauma. All right, so for some of you guys, your person and this karmic could have bonded on some type of trauma bond. You see what I'm saying? If your person, if your masculine was someone who experienced some type of trauma or something in their life that they needed to heal from, and then they cross paths with a karmic that experienced the same thing, this is how these two people connected. This is the bond that they both shared together. Okay, some type of trauma, some type of something that possibly happened like in their childhood from relationships here, okay? So this relationship that they share with a karmic was based on trauma bond here. We got Nine of Swords, so we got Taurus, Libra, and Gemini. All right, so tell us about the recent past. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. So tell us about the recent past when it comes to this karmic. Tell us about the recent past when it comes to this karmic. All right, so in the recent past, we have the high priestess here, okay? But this high priestess came out in reverse. So this is someone who was very disconnected. All right, they were disconnected from source, but they also was withholding some type of information from this person here, okay? So whoever this person was that was involved with this karmic, it was something that they knew about this person's life or about a particular connection that they shared, but they were withholding this information. There could have been some secrets. All right, this is some missing information. There was something that this person kept this other person in the dark. All right, so this karmic was aware, possibly about this connection that they share with you, Scorpio. So this could be someone who watches readings. This could be someone who abuses divination here, okay? But they kept this person in the dark. They kept something secret. They kept something hidden from this person for a particular reason here. All right, so for some of you, this could be a Pisces, don't have to be. All right, so tell us more. So what is the current problem now when it comes to this karmic? Okay, so this is someone, remember, there's a karmic involved in this situation. Maybe they feel guilty for keeping this information hidden from this person because remember, they kept this person in the dark. There was some information that they knew that they did not want this other person to know. Okay, this other person that we're talking about, Scorpio, is your person here. All right, so what is the current problem when it comes to this empress in reverse? What is the current problem when it comes to this empress in reverse? We got the Six of Cups. Now, I can't make this up. For some of you guys, this is your divine counterpart. This is a situation where this had to do with two soulmates, okay, coming together. For some of you guys, you could have known this person since childhood. Maybe this is someone you guys lived in the same neighborhood, the same city, the same town. But you and this person were supposed to share a moment. You were supposed to have some specific moment together. Okay, you represent this soulmate energy here. For some of you guys, this is what this person hid. This is what this karmic hid from your person, that they knew that you were their soulmate, not them. Okay, this could have been someone who possibly convinced this person that, especially if they were married. That, hey, I'm your soulmate. We married, right? Because just because you're married to somebody, Scorpio, does not mean that's your person. And I feel like this is a situation to where this person thought, okay, they married this person, they done built this foundation, they got this home, they got these kids together, they got these businesses, whatever it is they got. They felt like this person, this karmic, was their person. But the whole time, this karmic knew deep down inside, hell no, I'm not your person. I'm just some here. I'm somebody here to create this illusion. You know what I'm saying? To keep you thinking, to keep you guessing, to keep you, in your mind about who your real person is. All right. So this situation, okay, the current problem now, I feel like this is someone who was thinking about their past. It's someone who, like I said, they knew that they had some type of important information about a soulmate connection. All right. So what were the outside influences? Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. So what were the outside influences when it comes to this karmic? What were the outside influences here? You can be dealing with another Scorpio. We got Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Taurus. All right, the Page of Wands. So the outside influences that you were dealing with someone who was in this Page of Wands energy. All right, now, so for some of you guys, this person could have been younger than you. You could have been younger than them. But I feel like they were in this very immature ass energy, okay? They were full of life. They were full of energy. They were very bold when they stepped to you. For some of you guys, how this person approached you, it was very bold. This could have been the one thing that turned you on about this person to begin with here, okay? This is someone, though, like I said, they were not ready to settle down. This is someone that you cannot expect to have a long-term relationship with. I feel like you saw this person as that, and this could have been what they brought to the table, but you didn't get to have this with this person because they were not ready to settle down here, okay? This is someone who I feel like they were very creative. They played. Some of you guys, you could have traveled together with this person. They had you with this childlike energy. You guys, they were in this childlike energy. This could have been someone who maybe loved music. Okay, maybe you guys are music lovers here. But I feel like this is a connection where this person was not able to give you what you wanted here. Okay, you were looking for more out of this situation. They brought a lot. They brought a lot of excitement to this connection here, but they were still out here exploring their options. This is someone who was not ready to settle down. And this was the outside influence. This is something that this karmic knew about this person. Okay? So for some of you guys, when you connected with this person, this was the energy they were in. They were in this Page of Wands ass energy. Like I said, very immature. They didn't think rationally. They didn't make, good plans. They didn't think logically here, okay? But see, this Empress knew they was in this energy. So when they came to you guys, when you guys connected with them, this Empress knew, this karmic, I'm sorry, y'all, this karmic knew that this person was not going to be able to give you what you wanted in a relationship. They knew this person was going to bring a lot of excitement, a lot of fun. You and them probably going to have a lot of good sex, you know what I'm saying? That y'all was going to do some things together. But they already knew that this person was not ready for a long-term relationship. For some of you, the reason why they weren't ready for a long-term relationship with you, because they could have been married to this karmic, okay? This could have been someone who had been around them for a while. They had kids with this person. It was some type of connection that they shared with this karmic here, okay? But some of you guys had this karmic was out here exploring their options. They was doing their thing. This person was doing their thing. But they knew as long as this person stayed like in this player like energy, they were never going to give you what you were looking for in love, okay? And that was the outside influence. And this karmic knew this. For some of you guys, you didn't know this. You didn't know till you went through this experience with this person. But they already knew what type of person they was dealing with, okay? So what are the hopes and fears now when it comes to this connection? Because this could be someone that's feeling guilty, you know, because they knew all this information. They hid this information from this person. I feel like, for like I said, a lot of you guys, this person could be married to this karmic here, okay? All right, so what are the hopes and fears when it comes to this connection? Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. All right, so now we got the Six of Pentacles. So what this person hopes, you guys, is that you will not want to give this person an equal give and take, or that you guys are not going to come in and allow this person to bring balance to this connection here, okay? Accept some type of apology, accept whatever it is. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Accept whatever it is that this person is bringing to the table, because they're bringing something. This is someone who's going to bring you some type of offer. They're going to be generous. For some of you guys, they're going to shower you with gifts. They're going to be nice. They're going to be doing everything, trying to kiss your ass to make up for how they was in the past. See, in the past, this person did not see your value. They didn't see your worth here, okay? This is why this person didn't want to give to you. This is why they didn't want to give you reciprocity in the past, because they were in this player-like energy, wanting to give to you, but possibly other people as well. So what this karmic hopes is that you guys are not going to accept whatever offer, whatever this person is going to bring and put on this table, because there's about to be an offer that's going to be presented, okay? This is going to be from this past person, okay? All right, so let's see what the outcome of this situation is going to be. Messages for my Scorpio. So some of you guys, you can be dealing with, what was that, Taurus? So we got Taurus and Scorpio as well, Aries, Leo, Sag. We got Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, and Libra. All right, so what is going to be the outcome of this situation for this karmic? What is going to be the outcome of this situation? Ooh, that came out quick. Queen of Cups. Scorpio, I feel like no matter what has happened between you and this person, now this Queen of Cups came out sideways. So I feel like you are still in this Queen of Cups energy when it comes to this person, but you're still guarded. You know what I'm saying? You, I feel like, put your sword up and you set some boundaries with this person, but you're also guarded here. All right, you still have deep feelings for this person. You still have love and energy for this person. You still share this emotional connection with this person. But I feel like, because whatever happened between you and them in the past, like, you're not going to allow yourself to be as open with them as you were. You know, you may allow this person to come in. You may allow this person to have a conversation with you and, you know, speak their truth and say whatever it is that they got to say. But I feel like the love that you have, like, it's still there, but you're going to wait. You're going to wait and see if this person's going to take time and pour into this connection this go round. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be the first one to jump out and express your feelings and see what's going to happen. You're going to wait for this person to take action. You're going to wait for this person to prove themselves to you, because in the past, remember, this is someone who was not ready to settle down. So when this person comes back around, you're going to be watching them very carefully, watching their actions, watching the things that they say, watching the things that they do, okay, and seeing if their actions are matching their words here. Because I feel like if it doesn't, Scorpio, then hey, your love, all the energy you got, you're just gonna keep that to yourself, and you're gonna continuously to pour into yourself, because you're not gonna waste any more time when it comes to this person here, okay? I feel like, listen to your intuition. Allow your intuition to guide you. Guys may need to ask for some assistance. Hey, call out to your spirit guides, ancestors, whoever, and ask them, is this person for real? When they come back around, are they still on that same BS that they was on last time? You see what I'm saying? Because you're still in this Queen of Cups energy, I feel like, because you still got love for this person, because you still care about them, because you still got feelings for them, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be confused. For some of you guys, this person's going to put you in an energy to where you're really not going to know what to do. And that's why I'm saying, call out for help. Ask spirit to guide you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to go through the same thing that you've experienced with this person. You've already healed from that. But because you're still in this loving energy, like I said, just make sure you use your intuition when it comes to this person. You intuitive as fuck, Scorpio. So tap in, whether you a male or a female. You may have to get out that loving ass energy and you know, kind of be in that Queen of Swords energy. Kind of think more logically and be more rational when it comes to this person. See what it is that they're showing you here, okay? All right, so let's see who this reading is about for Scorpio. All right, so you can be dealing with Leo, Aries, Pisces, Gemini. Who is this reading about for Scorpio? Ooh, okay, heavy Scorpio. So you can be a Scorpio with Scorpio placements like in your moon or rising here. We got Gemini and Virgo. Or you can be dealing with another Scorpio. We also have Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, and Cancer. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.